AM 1450 KBMW. Turner Bluff is here, and it's the early part of the 4 o'clock hour, which means it is time for our Snap Spotlight. We do this every Friday on the Voice of the Valley, and if you didn't know, we then post the interview onto our YouTube channel, so you can watch the interview for yourself, kind of see, get a little more personal touch with it. And coming on today, we got Caden Hockert, Wahpeton baseball and basketball standout. How's it going today, Caden?
Good, how are you?
Hey, I'm not doing bad at all. It's game day, and you are making me look terrible right now. Oh, boy, you're looking spiffy.
Thank you.
Got a better suit than I ever did, and I'm almost 30 years old.
Yeah, I barely squeezed into it this morning. It's my prom suit from last year. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's looking good. First home game of the year today. You got to be excited to be in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, very excited. So.
And you guys are taking on, I'm trying to remember, Valley City?
Yep, Valley City.
How'd you guys do against them last year?
We beat them 2 times last year. We had we were behind in the first half by about probably 18 to 20 points. In the second half, we ended up coming back and winning by about 10. So
I'm going to try to keep this streak going against Valley City then. Yeah,
yep.
The similarly sized school. It's always fun to get to match up with them instead of the grinding Fargo and West Fargo schools, Grand Forks schools. Yeah, it's always fun. And senior year of basketball. I remember my senior year of athletics, and it kind of hitting me like, wow, this is the moment that I've always been looking forward to since I was a child. What's that like? Has it really hit you yet? Like, holy, I'm a senior now. This is the year I always look forward to.
You know, at the start of the year, it hadn't really hit me. And then about a week prior, when we started having open gyms, I was like, dang, this is really my last time that I could be playing basketball with all my friends and stuff. So, yeah, it started hitting me about a month ago. So
got you. It's got to be a fun feeling. The big man on campus now.
Yeah.
You guys are the big dudes on campus, and you guys have a good senior class with quite a bit of experience. How do you think that's factored in kind of getting you guys off to a good start of the season?
You know, the 5 of us, or the 6 seniors, we've all kind of just played together since we were little. So the chemistry between all of us and scoring, and we just know what everyone's going to do, the way they're going to move, and it just helps out a lot with playing. So.
And you talk about that scoring. You guys had an explosion your opening night. I remember my eyes almost popped out of my head when I saw the box score. Do you think that's a sign of things to come with a lot more guys kind of carrying the offensive load? I know I would say you were doing a lot more heavy lifting last year, maybe not as much this year with other guys kind of picking up the slack. Yeah,
well, you know, we have a lot of guys that can score. I mean, you got Ethan Mannock in the post. I mean, he's just unbelievable down there. He can jump like a madman. So, I mean, Jaden King, I mean, he's a lefty, so another guy that can go left. So, I think we're looking pretty good so far. So,
got a nice contribution from Caden Kappas in the opener too with 19 points. That's really great to see. You guys ever have any confusion with a pair of Cadens on the court? You guys just go by last names usually when you do sports?
He usually calls him Cap and me Hawk. So
okay, gotcha. Yep. Cap and Hawk. That sounds like it should be a TV show.
Yep.
All right, and you guys were just shy of 100 points in the opener, like we said, with the explosion, 96 points. You guys were just shy of the record, I was told. Is that something you guys think you can get? What's the record again?
101, and I do believe we can get that. We have a lot of guys that can score a lot of points, so you know, we get the right team, I think we can do it.
And you kind of have made a bit of a reputation for yourself in the EDC as a shooter from outside. Maybe going to be creeping up to any of Tyler Tollefson's records. Is that a goal for you personally?
It's a goal, but I mean, it's just going to happen. I'm not going to be selfish and just try to shoot as many shots as I can. I want to win and make sure we win. So
you weren't too far behind him in school, so he was probably a role model for you when you were in your younger career, I'm sure.
Yeah, when I was a sophomore, he was a senior, and I was in the varsity practice, and, you know, he was pretty dang good. So.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
I remember your assistant coach, Casey Materi, telling me about how good of a shooter he was going to be down the road. He had some insider knowledge somehow. I don't know how he tracked that down, but he definitely was right about that. Very fun backcourt with him and Dez.
Yep.
And your grade kind of made a name for your grade kind of got your reputation as a baseball class, you know, early on, making it to the 15U national tournament and everything. Do you have a favorite sport between the two?
You know, it's hard to decide. I mean, it's just kind of, I think it depends on the season.
Yep.
I really do like them both a lot. So, I mean, they're both really fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy them.
I know that that's how I was when I played sports. It was whatever season I'm in, that's always the one that I'm most excited about. And then when it gets done, it's like, okay, now something else to look forward to.
Yep.
And I'm sure the goal is to get back to the state tournament in baseball for you guys.
Yep, definitely. Yeah, I hope we get to the state tournament. Hopefully we can go to regionals, you know, just keep doing what we can do.
And basketball, I don't know if so you guys made it to the state tournament. I'm trying to think. You would have been 8th grade freshman?
Yes.
Okay.
It would have been, I think, Josh Darwin's senior year.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I covered that team. That was a blast. So how big would it be for your senior class to be able to also make it to the state tournament for basketball?
It'd be really fun. I think we can really do it. We have the guys that can score and do all that stuff, and I think we have a really good chance at getting there. So,
what do you think is the biggest difference from last year's team to this year's team?
I think experience. Now that we have a lot more guys with experience that have played on the floor last year, they're less nervous, and I mean they're probably able to do more stuff now, and just easier when you're out there.
Yeah, you were just talking about Josh Darwin's class. That seems to be kind of how it goes. You kind of take your lumps in your younger years, and then by the time you're a senior, it's like, okay, I've been there, done that. Let's do something about it.
It's your final year, so give it your all. So I mean,
I love that. And tell me a little something outside of baseball or basketball, a little bit, maybe something that the sports viewers don't really know about Caden Hockert.
I mean, I do love to hunt, and I love bow hunting. Getting out in the stand and sitting there and, shoot a deer. I mean, it's always fun.
Any luck this year?
I did. I got my rifle tag up. It's kind of by Jamestown, and it was a crazy experience. We saw a moose.
Oh, you saw a moose?
We did. Yeah, came up the gully, and we saw it 15 yards from us.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
All right, well, I expect some meat in my freezer hopefully soon then. Plans
Sounds
for
good.
next year?
I plan to attend NDSCS for 2 years for agronomy, crop and weed science, and then after those 2 years are up, I'll transfer to NDSU and finish there. So.
Gotcha. Any interest in maybe some college athletics, or you're just focusing on school?
I haven't really decided yet. I'm undecided, but yeah, I'm not sure yet.
Would be leaning toward baseball, basketball?
I guess it just kind of depends on how the season plays out. Just
Okay.
never know.
All right,
Like
got it.
both, so.
I'm sure they'd be happy to have you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else you'd like to add, Caden?
No, I think that's good.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming on. And before we wrap this up, as we always do, here's your snap schedule reminder for today and then the next 6 days. So we got you covered for a full week of Twin Town athletics. A very busy day in the Twin Towns today. BW Wrestling is at the Grand Forks Sartoma Tournament starting at 3 p.m. today. BW Gymnastics is at Dickinson at 5 p.m. NDSCS Women's Basketball versus University of Jamestown's JV, that is at 6 p.m. today. BW Boys Hockey hosts Pequot Lakes at 7 p.m., and then both of the Wahpeton basketball teams are in action, as we were just talking about. Wahpeton Boys Basketball hosts Valley City at 7 p.m. Wahpeton Girls are at Valley City, same time, 7 p.m. Tomorrow, the BW Wrestling team continues the Grand Forks Tournament starting at 9 a.m. BW Gymnastics is at Bismarck at 11 a.m. Very busy week for the gymnastics team. I'll tell you more about it in a sec. NDSCS Men's Basketball versus Dakota County Technical College. That's going to be at 4 p.m. tomorrow before the Wildcat teams go on break for a couple weeks. BW Gymnastics is at Jamestown at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. BW Boys Hockey is at Park Rapids at 7 p.m. on Tuesday as well. The Wahpeton Boys are at Fargo Shanley playing at 7:15 p.m. Wahpeton Girls host Shanley at 7:15 p.m. Tuesday. Breckenridge Boys head to Wheaton for a battle with the, I think they go by Border West now. My apologies if I got that wrong. 7:30 p.m. is the tip-off. Breckenridge Girls host Barnesville at 7:30 p.m. for a big conference showdown. And then Thursday, BW Gymnastics home meet next week is at 6 p.m. Breckenridge Boys host Hawley at 7:30 p.m. And then the Breckenridge girls basketball team is at Underwood for a 7:30 p.m. matchup. So that's a look at your snap schedule reminder brought to you by Snap Fitness in Wahpeton, who sponsor this entire segment. Thank you so much for tuning in. And now for a quick word from our sponsor. Snap Fitness, your locally owned gym in Wahpeton, wants to have you join their workout family. Snap offers personal training, and owner Renata Faub will even write up workout plans for you. If you're an athlete in the Twin Towns, Snap Fitness will help you make sure you're prepared for the upcoming sports season. To all the retired athletes over 65, Snap Fitness participates in the Silver Sneakers Insurance Program, and most major insurances reimburse for memberships to Snap. Stop by Snap Fitness today and ask about their membership packages. They're located at 102 7th Street South in Wahpeton.